Hi, here's a quick look at a purchase I made. These are shoe soles that were made from a 3D printer. I want to give a thank you to Marna and Darren from Dolls Rescue. I purchased these on their website, dollsrescue.com, and they fit the 17-inch Monster Highs or the Ever After High doll. This is my Blythe Hybrid. She is on a 17-inch Ever After High doll. So I wanted to make her some shoes. And it's kind of nice to be able to purchase some that I didn't have to make from scratch. These are very well made. Very, very well made. And I believe Darren designed these and printed them for Marna's dolls and for their website. They had them on sale there, so very blessed to have these. I am going to make her some boots out of this that I found at a store one day. I saw the fabric. It's kind of an iridescent, and I said, I want those to be shoes. So I've been hanging on to this for a while, and I believe I'm going to use, I'm not sure. I think any of these colors would go with it, but I think I'm going to go with the yellow or the orange. Maybe the orange for these. And I found, this is a little pattern that I made years ago for a boot. And I'm hoping it will work for this. It's tattered and stuff, so I'll have to retrace it and cut it out and stuff. But I'm hoping this pattern will work for the design that I want to do. And the fact that I don't have to make the sole from scratch is wonderful. This should work perfectly with it. Let's see how it goes. So here, I just put a piece of scrap paper over this in front of a window to trace it out. I'm going to cut this out and try it on my doll. I think it fits pretty well. Okay, so I cut this open. And I was checking to see if I needed to reinforce this, but it's kind of got some type of maybe non-woven lining on the back, so I think it should be okay. Okay, got the other side traced. This is going to be the left. Now we just got to trim it out. Oh, I got to figure out the lacing, what color I'm going to use for the lacing. I'm going to see what I have. Don't want to buy anything. Okay, got both pieces cut out. Just check to see if they're mirror images. I checked a second ago. It's close enough. I just need to cut out the little circle here. Look what I just found in my stash. This is some embroidery thread that I purchased a while back at the dollar store. And what are the chances that they would match every single color of these shoes? Or very close to it. They complement. Wow. Okay, these were meant to be. Yay! I cut them strips. Put them around all the edges. Not the neatest job, but it's going to get the job done. We just clip these little pieces out as well. But I think that's going to help stabilize it. I don't want any of that thread to, rip the fabric. Okay, I'm starting to put the little dots where I want the lacing to go. I put one down there, one here, one here. And basically what I try to do is like put one in the middle, then kind of fill those gaps in so everything's kind of evenly spaced out. And then I'm hoping that it matches on both pieces. So I'm trying to do them together. Okay. Got it on there. I think that looks pretty evenly spaced out. Just wanted to show I'm going to use this little piece of thread to thread this into my needle because I want to keep all the little threads together and I'm having a hard time getting them all into the eye of my needle. So that's how it seems to work better that way. Oh, okay. So I'm placing it on here and just trying to place the dots across so that they line up. And then I'll try to use this one to make the pattern for the other piece. But finally got it laced. I probably should have used longer pieces of thread, but I didn't want to waste it, so I would have had a little bit more wiggle room. But I think this should be okay. We're going to try it on her leg and see how it looks. Okay, here's what I got so far. And these are the boots that I made a long time ago. The pattern, but I like the way they fit, but I'm thinking for these, I actually want to make them lower, like down here. So I'm thinking I'm going to cut this top part off and make these lower down her leg. Okay, here we go. A quick word to the wise. Not a good idea to use ink like I've been doing because look at my poor doll's foot. Look at that. Okay, well, she's got some cleanup in the works, but she knows she's a love doll, so even if she's got ink on her foot, she doesn't care. But just FYI, don't do what I did and get ink all over your doll. Okay, I just got the ink off of her. Can't use acetone on this stuff because it's that hard plastic that and acetone melts it, so I just buffed it off real quick. So I think I'm gonna seal the inside of her shoes once I make them, so there won't be any more transfer of that ink onto her skin. You know, I was going to use a pencil, but I had an ink pen right there and was like, let's just use the ink pen. Yeah, I'll try not to do that again. Okay, got everything laced up. I am putting this little piece right up under this spot here. And then it should be time to glue all this to the soles of the shoes. Okay, got everything glued together. Here's the finished product. I'm loving the way they turned out. And these were super easy to make. The process was fun. Some things you make is more work than fun, but these were fun to make. They weren't too tedious. And they turned out really well. I really like those. Thanks again, Marna and Darren from Dow's Rescue for the little heels I bought on their website. Oh, now the next part will be making the top part of our outfit. Gotta be part 2. I like the way these turned out.